Good afternoon, guys, and happy Sunday to all of your sunshiny faces, guys. So today I told you guys that I was planning on going, like, Christmas shopping for everybody and hopefully getting stuff for everybody for Christmas. And I ended up actually, with both of the ideas that I had for at least my mom, ended up actually going to order one and realizing it wasn't going to be here until like way after Christmas, like almost 2 weeks or something like that after Christmas. So I was like, that's a little ridiculous if I bought it today. And then one of the other things that I was going to buy her, actually, the first thing was from eBay, or was from Amazon. The second thing was from eBay. They said they would guarantee it by the 20th, which was awesome, but I couldn't figure out exactly which kind. So I actually am gonna wait, take some pictures of the ones that my aunts have, and then wait and probably buy it next Christmas. But again, both of the ideas I had now for my mom are down the trash, and I have to figure out something else completely. And then on top of that too, guys, so I woke up this morning, was actually up decently early, and then me and my dad were like, okay, let's go to Target in the morning, spend like an hour or less, actually. It was really out at Target. Then we were gonna go hit up, some of the other stores probably after the Bears game. So we ended up coming back home. My dad got a handful of things for a few other people, and ended up, like, because I don't know if I told you guys, I know I was explaining like normally how we end up going and kind of like buying Christmas gifts and things like that. Like, it's just tradition, it seems like, was that honestly we normally would wind up being the people that would go Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve. But one of the other things is that like, we would, before that though, we would normally wind up going Christmas shopping kind of just throughout the month. And like, my dad would normally take like one of us different kids like each time that he'd go shopping, and my mom would go shopping too, and sometimes they would end up going shopping together. Normally they went shopping for like the stocking stuffers together, but like my mom would go and buy like my dad's stuff, and then my dad would go and like buy, like, my dad's not really good, I think, at picking up my mom's stuff especially too, so he'd normally like be like, oh, like, you guys come with me and help me pick it out. And then at other times, like, he might be like, oh, Matthew, what kind of video game did Jack want? This kind of thing. Or, he might end up asking Jack, the same thing. And then for me too, a lot of times I'll pick up my mom's stuff. But anyways, so a lot of times my dad kind of just like wanted a little bit more reassurance when he'd go like Christmas shopping. So we'd go and like, kind of make a day of it, and normally get us like whatever specific food we would end up getting. For Matthew, it was always Jimmy John's. Him and Jack's was Steak and Shake, which the Steak and Shake just closed down now, the one that's near us. And then me and my dad used to go to Chipotle, like we went maybe like 2 or 3 years or something like that. And then last year we started going to Potbelly, and I think that was what we were gonna do, but my mom ended up making dinner today. So my dad's like, well, we can still go Christmas shopping, but we're not gonna do like the food thing. He's like, unless you want to go tomorrow. And so I ended up going, okay, well, I'll go tomorrow, but let's like order the thing for my mom. That's when I figured out, like I said, both the ideas that I had that I thought were really good ideas was, like I said, not gonna come until like, it was, I think the 7th of January was when it said it was going to come. So I was like, yeah, no. Even honestly, guys, if I had bought it at the beginning of the month, it probably still wouldn't have been here by Christmas, which is kind of ridiculous. So I'm pretty happy that I didn't decide earlier even that I wanted to get that, because I probably still would have ended up cutting it really close. So yeah, didn't end up getting that. And then, like I said, the other thing, I'm gonna have to do a little bit more investigation before I end up buying it. So, yeah, I went in today hoping that I would get some of my Christmas shopping done, and the 45 minutes I spent out at the store and the looking online ended up actually with no Christmas gifts and further behind than where I wanted to be, which is now my ideas even are shot. So like I said, the one thing that I was planning on getting, I probably, again, would have ended up not getting it anyway, because even if I had ordered it like the first week of December, or, even almost on Black Friday, I think it still wouldn't have ended up being here, because, I mean, we're only what, today's the 15th or whatever it is. We're only 2 weeks into December, which means that if it's going to be here almost 2 weeks after Christmas, that means that I would have had to have ordered it again 2 weeks ago. So the beginning of December or probably the end of November. So like around Black Friday time was when I'd have to have bought this gift, which is really dumb because I was like, it's nothing special on Amazon. Like, I don't know why it's gonna take so long. I kind of have a clue, but again, I might want to save that for a Christmas present for maybe a future year or something like that. So, you know, or some type of sort of idea like that. So I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little sour about this, that, you know, I thought at least something would be done today, but nothing was done today. And again, further behind in my Christmas shopping than where I wanted to be. So, yeah, now I again have to figure out. I have maybe an idea of what I want to get Matthew. But I told you guys, normally I'm like, oh, like bargain hunting and stuff like that. Like, oh, this thing's on sale, that thing's on sale, you know, let's get this, let's get that kind of thing. And I'm really, like I said, really frustrated because actually one of the things now that I found out that my dad had already bought for, I think, Jack or something like that, and I was like, oh, I could totally get this for one of them, is actually on sale at Target in my price range of what I was going to, you know, spend. And he already bought it though, and he paid full price for it, and it's like $20 off right now. And so I was like, okay, that also stinks. Yeah, guys, like I said, I am really frustrated. That, again, another idea that I had is also kind of shot. So I do just kind of need to look into maybe some other stuff too. But again, like, I don't have enough money to really buy, like, a lot of Matthew and Jack's stuff on their list. Is Matthew's is clothes and video games. Jack's is mainly video games and, like, jeans he asked for. I mean, obviously they asked for some, Jack really didn't ask for a whole lot of like other stuff, like pop figures, and like that was it. Matthew was like, oh, like a weighted blanket, I think he wanted a body pillow, like a robe, you know, he just wanted some like other like random little, like, not accessories, but you know, like just extra little things, like a toothbrush, but like a, not a mechanical toothbrush, I guess a mechanical toothbrush, but like a battery powered or like rechargeable, you know, toothbrush. So some of these things, again, were like, you know, like little extra things that Matthew put, not just like his genre of things that he wanted. So anyways, guys, again, a few of the things that I was like, oh, you know, Matthew, you know, I could get this or whatever. And like some of the brand new video games are $60. I'm not planning on spending $60 on anybody. I'm planning on spending like $40 on everybody. So again, something I saw today was $40 instead of $60, and I was like, oh, that'd be awesome. And my dad got one for, I think, Jack already, and so I was like, okay, actually I'm not gonna get this. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to figure out things now again. So again, I kind of have to look at stuff that's on sale, and then at the same time, which, you know, again, Target had some good sales, actually a few good sales. I think a lot of the stuff my dad ended up getting actually was on sale, but like I said, some of that stuff. But honestly, guys, I'm just like, need to maybe start making my own list of stuff that I'm planning on buying for people, or have some type of idea. But I don't know why, like when I did this for Christmas, like last year, like I got little gifts for people. It wasn't anything super big, and I didn't spend that much money. But then because I worked over the summer, that's why I was like, oh, I have money, you know, and stuff like that, so I can spend some money on people. I think it was actually the first year I started vlogging, I think I shared with you guys that stuff that I got everybody for Christmas. I spent a lot of money because I was making a lot of money actually that year also babysitting. So, I mean, not a ton of money, but I felt like I had a lot of money, like extra money that I could be like, oh, here's money for Christmas presents. And I was still babysitting, actually, I think maybe around Christmas time, or right like earlier or something. Honestly, I don't really remember when I started babysitting. Maybe it wasn't until January. I think I had a lot of money too left over from like my graduation, and just like I hadn't spent a lot and stuff like that. I don't really know, but I, for whatever reason, seemed like I had like a lot of money, and so I was like, oh, well, like I can totally spend some and, you know, buy Christmas presents, everything like that. So I think I spent maybe I spent like $50 on everybody or something like that, or $60 or $40 or something like that. I don't really remember, but honestly, I think I spent $50 on everybody because I know I got Matthew one of the Madden games, and I think it was on sale for $40, and I also got him a phone case that I think was $10. So I ended up spending like right around $50 on him, I think. Or something like that maybe, or like maybe it was even cheaper than that. I can't really remember off the top of my head, but I just remember I got a pretty good deal on the stuff I ended up buying. And like I got a lot of stuff at Bath and Body Works from my mom, but I like shopped around at a whole bunch of different stores. I went to Bath and Body Works, I bought some stuff on Amazon, I bought some stuff at Target, I ended up buying some stuff at Toys R Us. Like I ended up, like I said, shopping around and getting stuff, and now I just feel like I'm like, oh, I hope I can get everything at one store. Like, and I feel like it's not as like, oh, like, you know, you're just running out of ideas to like get somebody at like one particular store, or they don't have like a wide variety of what you are, you know, are thinking of getting that person. And so you're like, oh, like I'm just gonna get like, you know, I was like, I'm gonna settle getting a wallet for my dad. Like, I'm like, he had a wallet, like my mom just got him a wallet, I think like last Christmas or something, you know, like he just has one that's like still new, and like, you know, I don't know, like a lot of stuff. Like I was like, oh, I could just get my mom like some candles, you know, like just basic stuff. And it's like, I want to get something that's a little bit more personal than just like, you know, or like something that I know she's really gonna like, instead of just being like, here's some candles for Christmas, because I couldn't think of or figure out or know what to get you for Christmas or anything like that. And I actually think I did see one thing for my dad, but it was like a little like $5 thing, honestly, or maybe $10. And so like, you know, I'm like, okay, still gotta find another $30 worth of stuff to get for him. Like, I don't know that, I don't know, guys. Like I said, need to figure out Christmas, and I think I really need to buckle down, especially because we're gonna go tomorrow. So yeah, my dad was like, well, maybe just like shopping around like with some inspirational strike and you'll end up buying something. And I was like, maybe, hopefully, like I don't know, maybe try and really like figure it out and see what I'm gonna get people for Christmas. So yeah, that's gonna be tomorrow though, and Jack's tutor's coming tomorrow too, so I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm going to bed kind of late tonight, but she's not coming over until after school hours, which would be after 3 o'clock, because she works at school as well. But it's his home tutor, so that he can get all caught up on his stuff. And I think she's giving him the final exams, and I don't really know what's going on, but it sounds like it's just going to be a whole lot of stuff that is, you know, like I said, going on for Jack, and studying for finals, doing finals, making up work and things like that that he needs to get done and taken care of and all that. I think tomorrow though, when me and my dad are gonna go shopping, was probably when the tutor will be here, because we'll probably end up leaving around 4 or 5 o'clock maybe, and she'll probably be here around 3 or so. So anyways, guys, I'll update you guys all in that tomorrow, but I will see you guys all in tomorrow's vlog. If you guys did enjoy today's, make sure you guys give a big old thumbs up. If you guys are new, we'd love if you'd subscribe, and I'll see all of your sunshiny faces tomorrow. So bye, guys.